You better love me again. You better love me again.
But now, Pmpl KT, they are going to be looking to prove a point here, as it is going to be Emma and Plaza holding up. But of course, those off-angles plays coming through as we see GG next picking up yet another hit. But could Slime now bounce back from this position? We've got the smokes going to be getting sent out, but the players looking to rush on in, looking to fortify this play. But the same is happening for Yonkers.
Oh, they just want to get involved into this one. And both teams not looking healthy. As you can see, both players, Aimer and Plaza, going down to a single molly. Well-placed time indeed. Is rough just around the corner. And of course, now there's a lot of pressure to add on top of this. Pmpl KT looking to reset here. But the pressure that Yonkers is applying might be enough. Pronto now trying to find the flanking position here onto the angles here of Yonkers. But it's not enough. It's not quick enough. Oh, the turnaround coming through from Yonkers, and now Pronto back in the zone, trying to fight it out here alongside Ava, who's finding one, looking for the next. NNN7 hiding behind the wall, just trying to stay alive. Out the window we go, looking for the connection here to Yonkers. Come through with the third party. Pronto desperately trying to make sure his team is going to stay alive, and once again, I don't know how, but Pmpl KT survived. Bro, look at the flank that's coming through, really applying the pressure there on Pmpl KT, because all of a sudden the angles they need to worry about just become larger and larger. Thankfully though, Storm with a beautiful angle onto Wasted will just alleviate some of the pressure that Umbro has been applying, give them a little bit of space here to work with. So now all of a sudden Shadowin finding themselves a little bit sandwiched here between two Pmpl KT players, and that wasn't the plan. No, that was not the plan they wanted to work with here.
Yeah, they were looking to have a little bit more of a fruitful push there, as we can see Shadow now also quickly being dealt with. So this is a really good play coming through from the side here of 4KT, right? But now they just need to keep it up. All they got to do is deal with Morteza. That is the only player standing between them and a bit of breathing space. That's all they need. We see Storm now looking to push up. He is doing it relatively isolated. We do see Plaza also looking to rotate up alongside him in support, but he gets caught with his gun down. But fortunately, he is quick enough to react to put those hits in and deal a devastating blow to the side of Umbra. Well done, Pmpl KT. But up comes Pmpl KT, getting drawn to the action. But will they be able to get the jump in as Slime just deals with it? Carryboy rather, finding the hit on towards Plaza. And Marshall now on the front line, just trying to deal with the threat coming through here from Pmpl KT.
Oh, but what do you do in this situation? Because right behind them, it's Darkness. Right behind you, it's 1 million esports who are looking to reset, getting those numbers back up. And of course, that is not a great opportunity here for Cryptics, who are now getting sandwiched. We see them turning their attention here towards 1 million, trying to make the rotation out, because Pmpl KT applying the pressure. But here comes Marshall, right bam into the center of the action, as all of a sudden there is a repertoire coming through from Pmpl KT, but it's not quite yet enough. Still Senke, still Marshall, still at least one more coming through from Cryptics, who are trying to find the angle here. Storm and Zeus holding the line, but also going down. Now Zeus up and Adam with Plaza trying to find the last remaining members here of Cryptics, and they do. They find the confirmation. We've got 6 teams now left up into the chaos. The parties, and you can see that they've been picking up eliminations. 7 on the block, on the clock at the moment, and Intruder, unfortunately, back in the lobby. 13 teams still left, so still an opportunity for one team to unfortunately go home with 0 placement points, and that might be 4KT or Unique, depending on how this goes.
It could swing either which way, but 4KT trying to ensure that it is not them. Also, the players here from Unique also trying to ensure that it's not them. So the team's definitely now going to try and bring in a few interesting plays, but 4KT looking to full send it right on into Unique, as we can see Phantom getting traded off. Oh, the hits coming in from the side of Winky. Quickly trying to find that angle. Pronto and cooking up the nade, but gets spotted out there by the side of Winky, and it is down to Winky and Skirb to try and close it out. The nades being cooked up. Storm getting ready to get the heck out of Dodge. but will it be a good call? Up comes Aimer and Storm now as 4KT look to turn the tables. Oh, but down they go.
They need a huge play here. Virtual Gaming is out, Intruders out. They don't need to worry about who's coming for them, but of course they do need to worry about Slime 4KT as Storm does go down, and Masters now have an opportunity here to set themselves up quite nicely going into the rest of the zone. It's going to come down to the 3 remaining players here of Slime 4KT who are vying to try and find an angle back. But of course we know the nades from Masters have been absolutely dominating. Is that going to be the case today though? Bamboo up close and personal, cooks a nice one, sends it on through, tries to find the connection, and Plaza takes quite a bit of damage here as Aimer and Zeus try and flank around to try and find an angle here. G3 Temper gets sent back. Aimer finding Ban and says no thank you, I don't like this. What's going on? Plaza and Zeus now having to jump in the cars, get on out. We're down to 4 teams remaining.
Oh, a little bit of hesitation coming through here for Slime, but Bamboo now just on the welcoming side here as Zeus comes flying through Plaza, also just pulling up alongside them. But now, look at this, the Super Young Stars getting drawn to the Chaos Plaza. Oh, in a heap of trouble as Sin comes rushing forward, managing to quickly pick up that trade-off. But now it is down to Ilias, Bamboo, and Ban to continue to move through. Zeus, beautiful, beautiful hit coming in. But will it be enough? Of course, not only do they have to worry about the Masters, they also have the pressure coming through from the Super Young Stars. Bamboo, down he goes. Now, Ban having to reassess this whole situation. I mean, Slime just bouncing back out of nowhere. Zeus and Plaza looking so confident, so comfortable as they look to retaliate against the advances coming through. But now it is going to be absolutely essential for them to try and pull it through one final time as Ban finds the hit. Oh, but Plaza comes in to close it up. Umbra trying to push their way on forward. You've got Slime, as you said, also positioned up ahead of them. But what is Slime going to be doing with this play here? Are they going to be looking to show a little bit of a dominating stance? Are they going to be looking to prioritize those rotations? Because for the time being, it's a beautiful trade-off in both directions. We saw Quanta going down and now Storm sending a beautiful nade up, and also PRZ now getting traded off. But this could be a beautiful, aggressive stance now being made by Slime.
Oh, an opportunity is lying in wait, and Slime 4KT are looking to capitalize here as the nades are getting sent out. Plaza just narrowly missing the brunt of that damage coming on through, and now Shadowin, the last member alive here, getting chased by Aimer. Oh, Tokyo Drift here we come on through, jumping out of the buggy, looking for the angle here. Aimer doing damage, but he's going to drop down to the ground just behind the tree line, looking to hold on. But of course the rest of the team now coming on through. It's absolute chaos here for Shadowin to try and hold the line, and it's not going to be the case, unfortunately. Umbra gets sent back into the lobby. Complete team wipe and a complete beautiful engagement here for Slime 4KT.
I think that what you need to do in these situations, if you're a SWAT 69, so they're at the bottom of the hill, they need to heal up. That's the first thing that I would do. Slime is now fighting on 2 sides. Obviously Virtual and SWAT 69 are just going to simply wait. There's going to be a bit of a pincer moment that could happen, and you can see here SWAT 69 knows that if they just wait it out, they'll be able to go in and pick up the pieces of whatever falls with that fight. Saying all of that though, these teams need to still move, so that's also something that they need to be conscious of. Fighting is fun, but you do have to move before the zone gets you.
Yeah, you can't get too distracted, but of course Aimer getting a little bit focused onto the side here of SWAT 69 and Team Umbra now getting sent back at the hand of Zero Tolerance we saw coming in on the feed. But up comes Aimer looking to find that final hitting blow right up into SWAT. Oh, does find Sabir. Who will be the next one? Yash now, the last defending player for the side of SWAT, but Aimer coming through with a beautiful jump shot, gets the squad wipe, and with that, Slime sit on a grand total of 7 eliminations. Absolutely phenomenal start. It is going to be Virtual and Slime looking to just kind of conclude their fight on the hillsides.
The majority of teams are going to make their way to Quarry, which I think means we're going to have far more earlier fights than I was expecting. Of course, we have more information than them, so we know that It's a bad idea for them, a great idea for us. Darkness now out. I wonder though how fast some of them will move out of that, because it is going to be quite chaotic. G3 is also doing some damage. They were the team that actually took out Darkness, so they'll be happy with those extra points. Virtual Gaming though, they're planning to add some elimination points to their tally as well here, DK.
Yeah, oh, they're going to be looking to add quite a few in as Petrox welcomes Storm in the vehicle. We got Pronto also just holding that angle, finding quite a few hits. Blue Zone gets the better of Petrox. And now up comes the push. Plaza looking to close it out. Romana falls right on down. And with that, it is the end of the road for Virtual Gaming here today. It's just going to become exponentially more challenging for G3 to be successful. But here we have Slime just trying to hold up the defensive alongside the players here from Blackjack. You can see Reverb just waiting up ahead. That nade will be coming through. Oh, it doesn't really reach all the way across, but of course now they're not going to be backing out of this fight just yet. We do also see the players from Intruder taking heavy fire all the way down towards that southern side of the zone. Weiss now getting blown to smithereens. The shots continuing to just rain on through, but it is going to be Blackjack and Slime for KT fighting for possession of this eastern side of zone.
Oh, Intruder all the way from the edge right into the center, and center it is for Reverb. Beautiful shot, and now Slime for KT, they're under pressure here.
Of course now, Plaza going to be looking to just come through with the sprays here. Lelouch sneaking in from behind, but down he also now goes, and it is going to be a fight out in the smoke as Reverb lays down the fire. Aimer just vaulting out the window, and down goes Blackjack. Slime for KT picking up those 5 eliminations in total. Now, of course, Dexter, the last remaining hopeful. Up comes the rush. Slime for KT tried to pull through with a buggy. A quick shot come in, and with that, Aimer sets his eye on Dexter and closes it off. Now, only 3 teams remain. The 4 players coming through from Slime for KT up against Chills there from Unique. And of course, the 3 remaining hopefuls coming in for the side here of Intruder Africa. As we can see, it is Raouf as well as Weiss. And Hemo also holding those positions. But there we go, Hemo getting picked on up. It is now down to Raouf and Weiss. Down to Weiss now. Oh! As Slime just rush on in. They want to prove themselves, and they are doing an absolutely phenomenal job. Chills also getting traded off. Easy claps coming in there for the side of Slime for KT as they pick up a beautiful chicken dinner. They too now get to taste how nice these chicken dinners in the Super Weekend taste. Picking up their very, very first one. An absolutely phenomenal job.
And there it is, Slime 4KT finally finding success on Erangel, looking like an absolutely dominating.
And of course, we got Slime 4KT making Niger proud, coming in 3rd place with 177 points. Team Myth taking 4th, and Umbra in 5th place